Hello, gardening besties. This is Naya, and I am currently walking up to Cornelius Nursery. This is one of my favorite nurseries in the Houston area. I have like 2 or 3 more, but this is one of them. And so on the agenda today, I'm coming to get some more fertilizer for my plants. I am out of the water soluble fertilizer at home, so I just made a quick trip to the nursery. Wanted to take you all along with me so that you can get a look at what your local nurseries will have. Okay, so when you first come in, you have mostly home plants, indoor plants, some outdoor shrubs and trees. And then when you come down the back way here at Cornelius, you will begin to approach the vegetables and different flowers. And yes, so Cornelius is actually really close to the airport. So if you hear planes, it's okay. But I love this chart they have. Companion planting. This really helps you while you're shopping for your vegetables. And so they have such a great variety here. They have the tomatoes. This looks like, and you can grab these steaks. Whopper tomato. That's pretty cool. I bet you it's an indeterminate variety. They usually are. Can we see if it's indeterminate? It doesn't say. This is the card. It doesn't say. No, but I bet you it is. Usually they are determinants. And so over here they got peppers. What is that? Looks like melon, honeydew, and cantaloupe. They look a little sick. Okay. And then herbs. My rosemary died. Am I gonna try again? I took too long to repot my rosemary and it just was not happy with me. Okay, so I have a organic rosemary plant. I'm gonna try it one more time. To be quite honest, herbs have not been my thing this year, and I'm learning them. Last year, my basil did very, very, very good. My oregano did well, but everything else died. Everything else died, so let's try it again. And one thing I love about nurseries are they are so helpful and knowledgeable about the plants compared to some of your big box stores, because they just specialize in a lot of different things. They just specialize in, the plants. Oh, these are cute. Oh, those are so nice. You can never have too many gardening gloves. Those are really nice. Okay, so here are tools, different tools. I am walking over towards the fertilizers. This is honestly my favorite store. I could walk around this store all day long. Okay, so since we're by the fertilizers, let's talk fertilizer. Okay, so these are some amendments that you can add depending on the plant. This Biotone Starter Plus here, that's really good. And this is the one that I like to use. I have Garden Tone at home right now. It's such a good one. They have soil acidifier if you need to mess with the pH levels of your plants. They have tomato tone, which self-explanatory, very, very good. They have plant tone, flower tone, rose tone. This is a very good brand, Espoma. They're really, really good. And then if you come down, you have all kinds of different pesticides, neem oil, which you can find up there. They have neem oil and just a whole bunch of different stuff. But okay, so I came in here a week or so ago and I saw these fertilizers by, looks like Jack's Classic, and I really, really love how much nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium these have in them, and they have so many different types. So I was looking at the all-purpose. The reason why all-purpose for me isn't going to work is because I don't need as much nitrogen this far along in my garden, and so that's a lot of nitrogen. The phosphorus and potassium is great, but not the nitrogen. So I was looking at the bloom booster, and that's a really, really good one. This is good because you can also use it. I'm going to pick one up really quick. If you read here, you can use it for your plants like flowers and things of that nature, but also vegetables and fruit. And it says that it can also be used as a transplant solution. So that's a good one there. And then this one down here is the one I think I'm going to purchase, the tomato feed. It has a little nitrogen, you know, some phosphorus, but a lot of potassium. And it says for use on all tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, eggplant, squash, and zucchini. So I think that would be a really, really great one. Now that I'm thinking about it though, I do have more than just those. So the bloom booster may be the route that I go, just because yes, I do have peppers and cucumbers and tomatoes, but I also have things like beans and things of that nature. And so I think I'm going to go with Jack's bloom booster. And whenever you buy your fertilizer, they'll tell you how to use it on the back, so just be sure to read your instructions. So I have rosemary, I have fertilizer, and I am ready to check out. Okay, so when you come to Cornelius Nursery, they have so much like home decor on the inside. I try to stay from in here because I can get in trouble, but this is one of my favorite sections. So they have such a huge variety of seeds. So when you come down here, you have all kinds of different flowering seeds, far as like flowers, and then you start working your way into fruits and vegetables. Now these seeds are botanical interest, which they are one of my favorite brands of seeds. And then over here they have a section of Renee's Garden, which is another favorite of mine. And so I mean, you can just really get lost up in here, and this is why I really recommend, yes, you can go to your box stores and that's fine, but find your local nurseries. A lot of times they have unique things, you know, that most stores won't have, or won't have such a diverse selection of. And so, yeah, this is my trip to Cornelius Nursery in Houston. Now, let's talk about Renee's Garden really, really quick. So she has a variety of cucumbers, if she has them in stock, because it, oh, here they go. So these, oops, and I dropped them. Okay, let's pick those up because it's the last one. There we go. Okay, so these. If you have a pollination problem, get these. These are parthenocarpic cucumbers, meaning they are self-pollinating, and so they don't need pollinators to come and pollinate to bear fruit. Actually, they will only bear you female cucumbers. So this is a very, very great variety to get and to look into. She also has a really, really nice bush variety. So this, if you have a container garden such as myself, this is a very good bush variety option for cucumbers if you don't want anything too tall. And then she also has, if I can find her, here they go. This is a very, very good bush variety green bean. So if you like green beans, this is a very good one, and it'll grow bushy and give you all of your fruit without getting too out of control. All right, and so okay, friends, so we have the goods, and so this is going to wrap up our trip to Cornelius Nursery here. This location is actually the Sugarland location, but they do have one in Houston. And so I hope you all enjoyed today's vlog at our local nursery. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments. You can like and subscribe and share this video. Until next time, bye-bye.